Hello, hi, it's me toxiclowfive. Today we got some exciting stuff about Aincrad Online. Now I made that video not that long ago talking about the problems I had with the game and what they needed to fix. Well, they saw that video, but we're not gonna get to that part yet. First, we're gonna see that I can actually talk about the stuff. I said in the video that I couldn't say a lot of the stuff that I wanted to say that they were bringing, but I could finally talk about it, and it's really exciting. I can't even I'm excited for this game. I hope they don't mess it up somehow. I think it's gonna be awesome though. Now first, combat parrying that stuns enemies. No, when you parry, I assume this is like combat warriors. But when you parry, it stuns your enemy. And when you stun that enemy, they're vulnerable, they can't move, etc. So I think that's gonna be interesting. I assume that's gonna be for PvP. Some of the enemies might be stunned. I assume there's gonna be some enemies that can't be stunned. That like maybe there's bigger enemies than you that can't be stunned. I'm really excited to see how that's gonna work out. But that's gonna be awesome. No, for the class skills, so any skill you do, so like this is not the game, by the way. This is just a game that I like chilling in. But anyways, okay, so if you press like a skill, you see that skill, you have an iframe, you won't take damage. That's what iframe, invisibility frames, that's what it means. I assume it's not going to be for that long. It depends on how long the skill is, I assume. So that's interesting right there. There's going to be status effects like bleeding, poison, and fire. No, I do like that, and like I said, I do like elements and stuff like that. I'll probably put on bleed. I want to see everybody. I want to see them drain to death. Then if you get low on health, so you're low on health, I'll assume there's gonna be a herd animation. You move slower. I don't know if you're gonna attack slower, but they do say that you're gonna move a lot slower than before. There's a new dash, double jump, and targeting system. Now, I assume that means that dashing is probably not as clunky as it used to be. Then double jumping, that's interesting. I hope the double jump is not like super annoying against enemies. I hope it's fun, and I hope it's not clunky when you move around. I hope it's fluid and, really nice. Then there's the targeting system. Now, the original targeting system was a bit weird. Like, you had to play with lock on. You couldn't play the game without lock on, unless you're just gonna die. Hopefully the targeting system is way better now. I hope they keep the lock-on system. I do love the lock-on system. I love lock-on systems in games, and yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Right now they're reworking floor 1 and the central plaza. Yes, well, like I said, they did listen to my ideas. They're not gonna make us start in like a little village, but there is villages and settlements around the map now. So it's not just a bland, boring forest. There's gonna be like little buildings, like like over there, like not buildings, but like a whole villages that you could go into, and like probably get more quests from there and branch out to other areas. So that's interesting. I think it's a lot more to do instead of just walking around bored in a forest and kill a few boars, kill a few bees, stuff like that. So that's interesting. Now back to the movement. I should have mentioned this, but they reworked all the animations, so none of the animations are like before. Like I said, I didn't like the animations in the game before. I felt like they were too clunky, especially the greatsword animation. It felt like it didn't feel like a heavy weapon. It felt like I just didn't want to swing it. And then when I finally swinged it, I swinged it so freaking fast. It was just so jarring. It was a jarring, non-fluid animation. Apparently they fixed all of that, so it should feel a lot more fluid in terms of animations, and that should even out the combat in the game. I'm excited for that. No, I don't really care for PvP. I know there's gonna be a lot of PvP in this game, and that's gonna be a main focus of the game. I assume there's gonna be PvP arenas and stuff, but that's not for me. But for you PvPers out there, there's a new way to block parry. So if you didn't know, in AO there's a blocking system in the game where you block and you have like a little circle, but like energy, and if you hit it for too long it breaks. But to insta break that, you just use any skill, your weapon skill, and it just breaks it. So yeah, that's interesting. I'm really excited about that. Now, all right, so what I got from this, all right, so say I am using the short sword class. Later on there's more advanced versions of that class later on that you can unlock. So that's so you can like progress in that. I'm trying to understand what they're trying to say here, but I think what they're saying is that later on you can have a more advanced version. So maybe using short sword, maybe there's dual wielding short sword, or maybe there's longer versions of those sword. I'm not sure, but just know that there's going to be more advanced classes as you progress through the game. No, they added in stats and skills and stuff. Now these skills or stats, whatever you want to call them, like there's now agility, devotion, vigor, ruin, and grace. I don't know. I assume grace is gonna be for healing, agility is gonna be for speed, strength is for damage or defense, either or. I'm not sure which one. Oh wait, no, never mind. They said it here. Okay, so strength affects heavy weapons, melee damage, and other aspects. Agility affects light weapons and speed. Oh, okay. So if you're using short sword, you're gonna want to use the you're gonna want to upgrade your agility to do more speed and thingy. If you're using great sword, you want to upgrade your strength and stuff. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, that's cool. Devotion is mana. Also, does mana also? I assume that's for your skills. So it's gonna use. I assume it's gonna be like a mana bar. Then it's gonna have your. I don't know. I don't think they have stamina in the game. So it is gonna be your mana bar and then your health bar, I assume. Then there's vigor's health and defense. Okay, so I had it wrong. Ruin is for harmful skills. Harmful skill. So is there like multiple skills in the game? Can you like unlock skills as you progress as well? I thought it was only going to be like that one thing for the rest of the game until you get new classes. But apparently there's more different skills. Okay, that's interesting. And grace is a supportive skill such as healing skills. Okay, that's probably what I'm gonna make. I suck at video games, so I'd probably just be the person at the back of the group, just healing everybody. That's gonna be me, okay? I'm not going in the front lines. I'm gonna stay at the back and heal everybody. That's gonna be my thing. But that's pretty much it. That's all we can talk about right now. That's all the information we got. As we get more information, I'll make more videos on the games like this. But I'm really excited for what this game is about to be. This game is gonna be amazing. I am really excited for it. If they're taking their time with this and making good progress, I still think the game's supposed to come out in November. And since they're reworking the entire code and all that stuff, if they are releasing it in November, it's gonna probably be on like later, like way later in November, or maybe early December, or maybe they'll delay it until like January. So just don't expect it to come out so fast. But I am really excited for the game. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.